Do you feel like the enemy has you or somebody you love under attack? Well, today we're going to talk about a powerful prayer of what to do when you're under attack. I'm Dave Early. Thanks for joining us. We're doing a 21-day prayer challenge, and this is day 10. So thanks for joining us. If you just started, you can catch up. You can get in it with us. Today we're talking about day 10, which is the prayer, Deliver Us. And that was a prayer prayed by Hezekiah in 2 Kings 19. You see, he had a big problem. The enemy was attacking him. He was under attack. The most powerful army in the world, the Assyrian army, was bearing down on him. They've been defeating all the nations around Israel, and now they were coming to Israel. Well, Hezekiah had three choices. He could just surrender right away and say, okay, we don't want to lose any people. We'll just surrender. We'll be your slaves. Or he could go ahead and try to fight, even though he was vastly outnumbered and outmaneuvered and out-equipped. The Assyrians were the best army in the world. He could try to fight them, but he would be crushed just like every other nation they had fought. Or he could pray. You're under attack. Somebody you love is under attack. You can just surrender to it. You can try to fight it in your own strength, or you can pray for God to fight it for you. Well, what did Hezekiah do? The Assyrian king sent him a letter saying you can surrender or be crushed. And this is what Hezekiah did. It says, then he went into the house of the Lord and he spread it out before the Lord. He spread the letter out before the Lord. He spread the problem out before the Lord. What I encourage you to do today is take the situation that you feel, the person, the situation where you're under attack, and just spread it out before God. Say, this is what's going on, God. This is out of the ordinary. This is obviously from the enemy, or is this from the enemy? Spread it out before the Lord so he can hear it, see it, so you can get your heart out on it. Spread it out before the Lord, and he prays a wonderful prayer, 2 Kings 19. And then in verse 19 it says, now therefore, O Lord our God, I pray, deliver us. There he gets to his petition. Deliver us. That's the request today. That's our prayer today. God, deliver us. Jesus said, we're to pray, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from the evil one. Pray for yourself to be fully delivered. Pray for the people you love and those who are under attack to be fully delivered from the enemy. Well, and he gives the motive for his prayer. He says, I want you to do this, God, so that all the kingdoms on earth may know that you alone, O Lord, are God. You see, in that day, whichever nation won, it was assumed that their gods were more powerful. So the Assyrian gods were getting all the props, all the credit, all the glory, because they kept winning. But Hezekiah says, I want you to win, God, so you get the glory, and they know you really are the true God. Well, God liked that prayer. So, in 2 Kings 19 and verse 35, it says, the angel of the Lord went out, and he that night and killed in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000 men. And the people rose in the morning, and there were all these corpses. And the king Sennacherib said, you know what? There's something going on here. They didn't even send anybody to fight us, and God has killed 185,000 of our men. They've got in their boats and they went home. They left. When God fights the battle for you, the enemy must flee. I'm going to tell you one story. I could tell you lots of them. There's several in the book that you can read. But let me tell you a story from the Congo. And some of you are watching from Central Africa. In the Congo, there was a missionary school there. And there was a rebel force that was going through the area, and they had put the word out they were going to destroy the school, kill all the people. And so the children in the school and the leaders of the school prayed. And they prayed, God, deliver us. Well, the army came up like they were going to fight them and then didn't. The next evening, the army came up like they were going to fight them, and they didn't. Not long after that, one of the men in that army had been injured. They brought him to the school to receive medical help, and they asked him, why did you not attack? And he said, well, we couldn't. We came to fight, but there were hundreds of soldiers in white uniforms surrounding the compound. We came back to fight, and there were hundreds of soldiers in white uniforms around the compound. Who were those soldiers? The angels from the Lord Most High. They were there to deliver them from evil. Right now, pray God would surround you, surround your family, surround your loved ones, surround that person you're praying for with angels to deliver them from the evil one. That's our prayer today. Deliver us. If you enjoy these type of prayers, watch us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come back tomorrow. We're doing 21 days of prayer. You don't want to miss day 11.